Good day, students. For our next topic, we have the factoring of quadratic trinomials. Our learning competency here is to factor completely different types of polynomials. Polynomials with common monomial factor, difference of two square, sum and difference of two cubes, perfect square trinomial, and the general trinomials. We have here our unpacked learning competency, which is to factor the general or the quadratic trinomials. In factoring quadratic trinomials, we will get the two binomials. In getting the two binomials, we will have the trial and error process. So here are the steps in getting the factor of a quadratic trinomial. First, get the possible factor of the first term. Then, get the possible factor of the last term. And lastly, the sum of the product of the inner and outer term should be equal to the middle term. Now, you must take note that the sign you use should always be the answer in the given expression. Okay, now class, let's try to have an examples. So in example number 1, we have the given 4x squared plus 15x minus 9. So in our first try, remember, in getting the factor of this trinomial, we have the trial and error. So our first step is to get the possible factor for the first term. We have the first term 4x squared. The possible factor here is 2x and 2x. Now the next step is to get the possible factor for the last term. So the possible factor for 9, we have 3 and 3. Next, the sum of the product of the inner and outer term should be equal to the middle term. Now we will have the factor of the two binomials 2x plus 3 and 2x plus 3. To check if our factor is correct, we should use the FOIL method. So first, the FOIL method is F, the first letter, so first to first. Then, the next letter is O, we have the outer to inner. Then, next, we have the I, which is the inner and the outer. Then, lastly, we have the L, which is last to last. Then, we will have the outcome of 4x squared plus 6x plus 6x plus 9. So here, you will see a like terms, which is 6x plus 6x. So just combine the like terms. Now we will have the equation 4x squared plus 12x plus 9. You will see our product is not equal to the given, which is 4x squared plus 15x plus 9. So here, the factor 2x plus 3 plus 2x plus 3 is not the factor. Now, let's try to have our second try. So first is to get the possible factor for the first term, which is 4x squared. We have 4x and x. Then the factor of the last term, 9, we have 3 and 3. Then, remember, the sum of the product of the inner and outer should be equal to the middle term. We have 4x plus 3, then x plus 3. Then, remember, just use the FOIL method. Then we will have the 4x squared plus 12x plus 3x plus 9. Then remember, just combine the like term, which is 12x and 3x. We will have 4x squared plus 15x plus 9, which is equal to the given. Now we will have 4x plus 3x plus 3 is the factor of 4x squared plus 15x plus 9. Now, let's try to have another example. In example number 2, we have the given 12x squared minus 5x minus 2. So here's our solution. So first, get the possible factor of the first term, which is 12x squared. We have 4x and 3x. Then the possible factor of negative 2, which is negative 2 and 1. Then we will have the possible or the factor, which is 3x minus 2, then 4x plus 1. How we will sure that this factor is our final answer? Through the use of checking which the FOIL method. So in the FOIL method, just remember, 3x multiplied by 4x, we have 12x squared. Negative 2 multiplied by 1, we have negative 2. Next, 3x multiplied by 1, we have 3x. Then negative 2 multiplied by 4x, we have 8x. Now we have the 12x squared plus 3x minus 8x minus 2. Remember, just combine like terms, which is positive 3x minus 8x. So we will have 12x squared minus 5x minus 2. So the factor of 12x squared minus 5x minus 2 is 3x minus 2, 4x plus 1. Now next, we have the third example, which is x squared minus x minus 12. Okay, remember, our first step is to get the factor of the first term. So the possible factor for the first term, which is x squared, is x and x. Then the second step is to get the factor of the last term, which is negative 4 and 3. Now we will have the binomial x minus 4 and x plus 3. Then, to check if our factor is correct, we use FOIL method. X multiplied by x, we have x squared. Negative 4 multiplied by 3, we have negative 12. X multiplied by 3, we have 3x. And negative 4 multiplied by x, we have negative 4x. So, here it is, x squared plus 3x minus 4x minus 12. So, we need to do is to combine the like term. We have 3x minus 4x. So, here it is, x squared minus x minus 12. So, for the factor of x squared minus x minus 12, we have the binomials x minus 4 and x plus 3. Then, for our fourth example, we have 6a squared minus 4a minus 32. So, remember to get the factor of the first term. We have 3a and 2a. Then, for the factor of the last term, we have negative 8 and 4. So, we will have the binomials 3a minus 8 and 2a plus 4. Here is to check if the factor is correct. Using the FOIL, 3a multiplied by 2a, we have 6a squared. Negative 8 multiplied by 4, we have negative 32. Then negative 8 multiplied by 2a, we have 16a. Then 3a plus 4, we have 12a. Here it is. 6a squared plus 12a minus 16a minus 32. Then the next step is to combine the like terms. We have 12a minus 16a, we have negative 4a. So, for the factor of 6a squared minus 4a minus 32, we have the binomials 3a minus 8, 2a plus 4. Okay? Then, for our last example, we have the given 24y squared plus 18y minus 81. So, for our first trial, is to get the possible factor of the first term. So, our first term is 24y squared. The possible factor of 24y squared is 8y and 3y. And for the next step is the possible factor of the last term, negative 81. So the possible factor of negative 81 is negative 9 and 9. So we will have the binomial 8y minus 9, 3y plus 9. So let's check using the FOIL method if the factors of the binomial is correct. So first, we have the f, we have 24y squared. Next, we have 8y multiplied by 9, we have the 72y. Then negative 9 multiplied by 3y, we have negative 27y. Then negative 9 plus multiplied by plus 9 is negative 81. So next is to combine the like terms. So like term here is 72y minus 27y. So we will have 24y squared plus 45y minus 81. So it is not the factor because it is not equal to 24y squared plus 18y minus 81. So it is not the factor of the given. So let's try to have the second trial. So for the first term, we have the possible factor 6y and 4y. For the last term, we also have the negative 9 and 9. So we have the binomial here 6y minus 9, then 4y plus 9. So let's try to check using the FOIL. We have 24y squared. 6y multiplied by 9, we have 54y. Then negative 9 multiplied by 4y, we have 36y. Then negative 9 multiplied by 9, we have negative 81. So combine like terms. 54y minus 36y, we have 18y. So the factor of 24y squared plus 18y minus 81 is 6y minus 9, 4y plus 9. Okay, that's all. Thank you for listening and bye.